So I'm in the middle of writing my episode of Make It Make Sense with Grant Herms today. It's all about the Epstein survivors press conference, but this is some breaking news. The Pentagon has approved the request from ICE to use a Navy base just outside of Chicago to stage their operations. Now, this is according to two sources that talked to the Washington Post, and this is right in line with what Trump said was going to happen earlier this week when he said we are going to send troops into Chicago.
Well, we're going in. I didn't say when. We're going in.
He means likely Texas National Guard troops, but he means National Guard troops. And the reason that he can try to do this, at least, is under something called Section 502F, which is this middle space between how we normally see the National Guard deployed, which is from their governors in their own states, and what we see in D.C., and what Trump tried to do in Los Angeles, even though a judge just said it was patently illegal for him to use the National Guard this way, which is to fully federalize the National Guard. 502 is this space, like I said, in the middle, where it allows the governor of the National Guard from that state to loan the National Guard from their state to the federal government for them to be used in official federal missions. But at any point in time, they can claw those troops back. Essentially, 502, what it was really for was to let the federal government pick up some of the tab for things like extended training missions that were outside of the state, that were mandated by some kind of federal law, or when the troops were sent in by federal request to a different state under Section 502. But there are problems with this because we already know that these kinds of deployments that Trump has been doing in D.C. and wants to do, and that we've seen in the past when he did it in 2020 from other states, it's expensive. There are already states like Wyoming that are saying that this thing is bankrupting essentially their National Guard and is putting at risk the safety of the people in the state of Wyoming should something happen because they can't pay their Guard troops, so they can't technically deploy them in a way that would be meaningful. Don't be surprised if this happens tomorrow. The White House likes to drop and make big news and big decisions like this on a Friday, so they dominate the weekend news cycle. It also might get kind of lost in all of the things this week as people prepare to kind of digest the news of the week over the weekend.